Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kim. I'm going to be doing a reading on how Mercury retrograde on the 22nd of March is going to affect you. It is going to affect all the sun signs, and this is going to take place from the 22nd of March till the 15th of April. It does happen 3 times throughout 2018. The second one taking place in July to August, and then the last one November to December. Now, with Mercury retrograde, it is about the Mercury being a fast-moving planet on our solar system, and it's going to stop in its orbit and travel backwards. This is where it gets its name, Mercury retrograde. It's going to affect all types of travel, technology, communication, connectivity, and this is going to affect everybody in some way. With Mercury being fast moving, it's going to make you feel like you're a little bit out of control, and maybe you feel like a spinning top, or you feel a bit dizzy, but it's asking you to be prepared. Now, with computerized systems, you need to back up all your information. Same with your mobile phones. Make sure you got all your address book up to date and saved, because things come out of whack at this time. All electronical things and devices reside under Mercury retrograde, so things will happen very abruptly and quickly, and you won't know why. Now, it's about being clear in communication, so you need to make sure any important conversations, either over the telephone or in person, you need to make sure that you planned this properly, or any emails or documents going out in the mail, or emails, anything like that, SMSs, you need to check what you've written, because sometimes people can perceive communication wrong, especially around this Mercury retrograde. It's also telling you that if you're planning on traveling, either for business or personal reasons, that you need to make sure all the arrangements are in order. If you're going through a travel agent, make sure that they've got everything in order for your itinerary, because there is going to be delays around Mercury retrograde, and you don't want to miss, your connecting flights if you're going by plane, or if you're going by ship and you've got to catch a train or a plane. It's going to be a lot of waiting around, and this can be very frustrating. If you're going into new contracts with business, or maybe buying a home at this period of time, try to hold off until after the retrograde period. Maybe just review this, or go over old contracts. Maybe you want to renew old contracts if it's business. If it worked for you back then, it's time to get back into that. If it's old contracts that didn't work for you in the past, just cut them off and release them. So with Mercury retrograde, it's allowing us to go back over old ground to see what isn't working for us anymore, and being able to cut ties with what no longer serves you. Also, it's about strengthening bonds with those that you do want to keep in close contact with. And with communication, there may be some conversations that get a little bit upsetting to you, so don't take it personally. It's just that everybody's caught up in this whirlwind, and maybe it's just the heat of the moment and the person didn't mean what they said, so just give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't take any resentments or grudges into the next 9 years with you. If this is a toxic relationship, you need to cut the cords and free yourself from any harmful energies, whether it's people or situations. Also, lastly, before we go into the reading, Sagittarius, this is about reunions, whether it be family, old school buddies, maybe having a school reunion, or people that you just haven't seen in a long time. You will come back into contact with, maybe in public, on the internet, that type of thing. And this is giving you an opportunity with Mercury retrograde to rekindle connections. So if you've had unfinished business from the past, maybe you're going to pick up where you left off. If it was a toxic relationship back then, maybe you can just have some closure with this person and then move forward, because you don't want to hold on to those energies. And if any travel plans, flight plans are going to be delayed, so just be careful. Just go with the flow, because Mercury has a sneaky way of leading us astray around this 3-week period, and you don't want to miss out on the beautiful magic of the retrograde period either. So don't get caught up in all the fuss and the craziness, Sagittarius. So we'll get on with your reading, and I have pulled the cards, I've prayed over the cards and pre-shuffled, and I have the key as, beg your pardon, sorry, the Lenormand Oracle deck. And this is the card of destiny. It's also very significant in your life, and maybe you're finding a solution to what's going on around this period. You do have the bear next to it, so this could be a parent, because I do have the Romance Oracle deck is children, and this is telling me that your love life's being affected by children. It could also be animals. Maybe you can't travel because of the animals, you've got no one to mind them, or you've got no one to mind the children, that type of thing. Underneath the key I do have the woman card. It's a foreign woman, and this is someone significant in your life. And maybe with the garden here in the reading, also with the energies of the garden, you've got the key to public respect in some way. But this is a very health conscious woman with the bear and the woman. And maybe it's just this person rubbing shoulders with important people in public with the garden here. Now, underneath the Lenormand deck, I do have the anchor, and this is about long-term goals and security. It could be feeling stuck for some reason. Maybe it's you're stuck and you can't do what you want to do because of children or pets. Maybe that's one scenario that's going to play out. But you do have the heart here, and this is a long-term relationship with somebody. Maybe it's a love of your life, if you can see that. Sorry, it's not good lighting here today. But you are travelling to possibly an Irish shore, perhaps. Or this is where your partner or someone that you're interested in lives. But it is the love of travel with the heart and this ship together. Now, I have pulled a card from the Animal Tarot deck, or 2 cards have fallen out, I beg pardon, and they are both very spiritual cards. The first one is the Hermit. So this is a Major Arcana card, and you have 2 here that have fallen out, Sagittarius. And this is the number 9, the Hermit, and it's the Firefly. So maybe it's telling you to take time for contemplation, like with Mercury retrograde saying, don't get caught up in the big rush. Maybe just to retreat and go within, and then whatever comes to light, you'll be a beacon for others on their spiritual path and enlightenment. So maybe you just thinking things through about your family, and following what it is that your destiny wants you to do. You have another Major Arcana card here, number 19, the Sun. It's the Bluebird, and this is definitely about happiness. Whatever you will plan after your contemplation, it's going to work out very well for you. You're going to have a lot of happiness around you, prosperity and success. So you'll garner the recognition for your accomplishments that you so richly deserve. So it's just about finding time for the children, or finding someone to look after the family whilst you're pursuing this person in the foreign country. But there's a lot of happiness surrounding this, and your plans that you put into action are going to turn out very well for you. So I hope this has been beneficial around Mercury retrograde. I know it's a crazy time, but for some it also has a lot of harvesting attached to it as well. So thank you for stopping by, Sagittarius. I will see you back for your new reading. Take care.